छु स्वर्गको ढोका फोड्न तयार भएर बस
There are actually very few movies in Nepali cinema fraternity that earns respect from critics, from audiences, and does equally well in the box office numbers. Pashupati Prasad, directed by Dipendra K Khanal, is one of those few movies which stands the test of both critics and the audiences. Now, to understand how Dipendra K Khanal presents us with such a movie which pleases lots of masses and critics, we will have to take a look in this video. Also, we will shed some light on how the director indulges us in a believable underdog story who is on the verge of setting everything alright. So, let's get into the structure first. The story seems fairly simple. The plot follows the generic 3-act structure of storytelling. The first act is where Pashupati enters into Pashupatinath temple. Second act starts after Pashupati meets Bhasme, and the final act kicks in just before Pashupati finds the big golden ring in Bagmati river. A gullible young man who has lost his both parents and home, carrying the burden of ancestral debt, steps into the streets of Kathmandu from his village to make ends meet and to pay the debt. Reaching there, he finds himself trapped in a maze where he has to toil just hard to earn the living. His journey and his struggle in the banks of Bagmati river and Pashupatinath temple is what Pashupati Prasad is made of. The director firstly presents us with the grounded reality of Pashupati Prasad Kuikil, where he comes from, all the bad fate he has gone through, from losing his parents to his home, but still clinging on to the hope he has within himself. Pashupati is so hopeful and full of positivity and confidence that he often keeps telling others and himself reminding about paying the debt to the Sahu with interest.
तिम्रो ऋण नतिरे मेरा बाबुआमाको अस्तु पनि सेलाउन्न सम्झिराख.
He is not afraid or shy to carry out any jobs that gives an earnest amount of money to collect for his saving. Pashupatinath temple gives him everything: a friend in the form of Hanuman, arch nemesis in form of Bhasmedon, love in form of Bunu, family in form of Midba, and motherly love in form of Ama.
सबै कुरा मिल्दै थियो. बाको ठाउँमा मितबा थिए. आमैले जस्तै माया गर्थिन् बुढी बजैले. तपाई जिगरी दोस्त. हल्का फुल्का भए पनि लपर्न लागेको थियो. एक दुईवटा दुश्मन पनि कमाएको थियो. व्यापार गर्नलाई ठेला पनि मिलिसकेको थियो.
After toiling hard to move forward towards his dreams, things actually start to turn out nice, and Pashupati is on the verge of fulfilling his hope and dreams. We see Pashupati finally achieving the desire which had driving him all along the movie, finding the big golden ring in Bagmati river. As we begin to enjoy his journey towards happiness, and as we anticipate to finally get to see Pashupati fulfilling his dreams, the story veers 180 degrees, and the reality of Pashupati instantly shatters like pieces of glass. Director Dipendra K Khanal presents us with the journey of Pashupati, where he single-handedly faces his problems, and we are indulged in his journey throughout Pashupatinath temple, linking ourselves into his journey, hoping and rooting for him all along the journey. Just when we have a hope that everything is now going to be alright with Pashupati, he instantly sweeps the ground beneath our feet, showing us the untimely farewell to the character in which we had been invested so much. Also, I want to talk about this peculiar character that Director Khanal introduces us. He introduces this character in multiple scenes by just showing his confrontation with the protagonist Pashupati, who later becomes the reason of Pashupati's death. I came up with my own interpretation of the character. One interpretation is maybe the director is trying to show us the believable normal character who Pashupati keeps on bumping into, as the man is shown Piyus visiting the sacred Pashupati temple and making us believe that he is a generous man. But later, after everything transpires, the character's true self is revealed, who is a crook and a greedy businessman, stooping so low just for the sake of money, hinting us even a person who looks religious from outside by visiting temples might not be sane from the inside. and Pashupati temple is filled with such two-faced peoples. Also, my another interpretation or theory is that the reoccurring character that we see throughout the movie might be a metaphor of death or a messenger of death. After all, we see Pashupati having a brief encounter with him but not fully engaging in deeper conversations. But later, as he is revealed as a goldsmith, and when Pashupati meets him, trying to sell the ring to him, is shown evil and him being the reason for the Pashupati's death. What are your interpretations? I would like to hear. Comment down below. So that's all for today. I shall be back with similar contents relating to Nepali movies. Till then, subscribe, share and like the video. See you in the next one.